like, okay, if it's my personal business card, things that I personally like, building an affiliate. Like, the example being is, in our house, we get HelloFresh once a week. And I give away stuff all the time. I give away my free stuff to people that they give me. They give me, and every time I give away something free and someone orders, I get a little discount. Every time, I give away the $100 off coupon, I can give a little bit. So why not build it in? On business side, in our business card, things that we support or already use ourselves, why not at least build in an affiliate link so that if someone says, oh, I like that they had this, or in my short-term rental business, I really like the bed, well, there's an affiliate link so you can buy the bed, The question I wanted to also pop up too, she disappeared, at least on my phone here, was can you put a QR code on a t-shirt?
Yes, sir.
And it still work okay?
Yes, sir.
Because I'm thinking it's like the next time, like I got 10-year anniversary shirts coming up for Service RX and other stuff, so I keep making shirts. And why not start putting the QR code on there?
In fact, it's so beautiful you mentioned that. I'm actually going to Old Town this evening with the kids. And I have some shirts I just bought from a money exchange. I'm going to have them put the QR code on the front and the back of the damn shirt. And then on the sleeves we'll put 10K.
10K. What's up, bro? I got a designer that's putting barcodes on clothing lines, shoes, and all of that. That's clear enough to print as well. So, we can do services for businesses to whatever level degree they want to promote their product.
There you go. One of the things I'm a firm believer in, you see like how the room have business entrepreneurs, right? One of the things that you would never see me do is to speak of someone's profession if we have someone already in the room that's willing to do business with us. And the reason I'm that way, people who participate get paid attention and get paid profit. Does that make sense, AK? What do I mean when I say that? Drag that fucker into the room and let's have a conversation. If he's not in the fucking room, we speak to, where's our Myra?
Yeah, if I'm in the room, we're in the room. If I'm in the room,
so drag their asses in the room. If Myra's in the room, I'm in the goddamn room. Okay? So, this is what I want you guys to think about for a second. It doesn't matter how good someone is. It doesn't matter how resourceful they are. If they're not making themselves available to be present in the moment, someone else is going to take that cake, bro. That's just my humble belief. Now, let's break the mood for a second and introduce this beautiful Bumblebee. Bumblebee is in the building. Bumble, how are you?
Peace to you, God. I'm doing divine.
Every time you pull up in that profile picture, you just cause a bunch of drama. All of these guys, I'm pretty sure, is checking out your profile, finding out who Bumblebee is and all this kind of stuff. When Scott knows he should be replacing Windows. Scott? Scott, are you still focused on the Windows? So, Bumblebee, tell us who you are. Introduce yourself.
Look now. What
You see what's happening now? Bumblebee, introduce yourself to the audience. Tell them who you are.
Peace. It is divine nature to be of this this nature, but I'm Bumblebee by nature, and I am a life coach. I work on healing people, getting to the core essence of who they are, and back to our cultures. Just a little something short, but I'm at the pool right now in the sunshine, sun gazing.
Very good. So when you say you're a life coach, why did you choose to get into the why did you choose to enter the arena of being a life coach? What inspired you?
I'm an Aquarius, so I love humanity.
I'm Aquarius. I'm January 26th. What are you? You're January or February?
January 27th.
Get the hell out of here. You're right next door. I'm 26. Good stuff. Okay, so what inspired you? What inspired you to get into the world of coaching?
Just uplifting the frequency of the planetary system, the divine purpose.
When you say that, most people might think you're crazy with what you're saying, or they might think it's a little over their head. I completely get what you're saying. So break it down for the audience to let them understand exactly how powerful frequency and energy is, please.
Everything is energy. Everything. There's many different types of energies that we pick up on throughout our day. That's just why I go into meditation. I'm aware of, we feel it when we're around certain people, certain energies. We just know. And some people, sometimes they're not aware. They don't trust their self, like their divine being. So they just move, or they take on other people's cultures or religions, but instead of tapping deep into themselves and realizing all is within.
I love that. And how can the shift of energy result in the shift of income and prosperity financially?
Currency is current energy. So both of them are together. Like if you break down the word currency, it has that current vibration in it. And so just when you're radiating at a certain magnitude, you're attracting that organically.
Nice. I love that. And is energy related to the success of one's business? If so, why?
Yes, of course. It's intertwined because when you bring a good energy, you reciprocate that. Everything else without reciprocates that. You radiate that certain frequency, and it comes back to the.
If anyone is connecting with Divine and Sin, just definitely please say something about it, because I can actually connect to what she's saying. And literally, when you're in a good mood, good should happen. When you're in a bad mood, bad should happen. So to change the outcome, all you have to do is to change your frequency. Okay, when you change your frequency, good shit start happening. Does anyone agree with that so far?
All agree.
Absolutely. Sorry, AK, I didn't mean to step on you.
No, you can step on AK anytime. He's a tough cookie. You can handle it. AK's in the building. So, break down, Kimberly, from your end, why you agree.
Because many of you know that I've been in and out of the hospital with my husband, and I could have just sat in that recliner and been in that dark place. And instead, I chose every morning to get up, spend time with God, and to go over my affirmations. And I made each and every day productive, no matter where I was at. On the few days out of the last 6 weeks that this has been going on that I just absolutely couldn't make it anymore, I could physically tell a difference in myself. So when you have that belief and that serotonin is released in your brain, it absolutely brightens everything up in your day. It also sends out, speaking as to what Bumblebee was speaking of, it sends out a vibration to the world that echoes back to you and in your universe. It's a matter of science and your mental and physical ability to consume the energy that's coming to you. So don't block your blessing.
Well done. Bumblebee, how do you respond to that? Oh, Bumblebee.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just finding the button. I feel like we are the blessing. So there's nothing to be blocked. But if we realize all within, it can propel us to a different mind state. And at any moment, we can choose what frequency to be on. Just sometimes we allow other things to take control of us. But when you're aware and conscious, then you know exactly. Just tapping deeper into self and freeing yourself, your mind, everything around you.
I like to tap in on that too, and that energy. We are the energy. Greater is He that is in me than He that is in the world. And AK, one and on already, one spirit, one mind, striving together. Christian hip hop as a lifestyle, and so we talk about lifestyles, not just music. It's fashion. It's what you eat. It's what you believe, and how you duplicate what you're called to do and be. And we are energy. When you have good energy, you want to distribute it. I'm sorry. When you have negative energy, you kind of want to, don't want to give that out, because we're not all perfect. None of us is perfect. Perfect is an it or a thing. But when you eat good, you eat higher pH balance, things designed for your body, you radiate different energy. Because why? You're operating at a higher frequency. So absolutely, Bumblebee. I'm AK and I'm done speaking.
Let's go. AK, the room is yours.
Guys, I'm just here to give 10K the flowers. You know, like he said, he hadn't seen me in a while, but he knows my spirit. He knows what I carry. He knows that, like minds come together in unison. And when you talk about how to win customers, how to influence clients, they represent you only if they can recognize you and the truth in you, and they can actually identify something in it within themselves. So when your business card represents you, you know how you used to reach in your back pocket, you reach in your wallet, and your business card got the imprint around all your credit cards because it's been in there for a minute. They don't want that one. But now you have a way to translate your business on a way that makes others wallet the same. And now you have payment systems tied to it. You have technology. You don't even have to be the most technical person. And if you want to know variable ways to use your 10K card, most of the moderators up here is probably moderated because they probably got a 10K card.
First of all, that's a good sign. That's a good point right there. That's a good point right there, brother. Everyone that's on stage with the moderation badge on them is actually a 10K card partner. Not just a holder, a partner. It means that individual stepped up and spent the $200 to partner up with us. So if anyone in the audience want to learn more about a 10K card, you can ask anyone with the green beam what a 10K card is, and they'll be able to tell you what it's all about.
Or you can simply quietly go to their profile, Instagram, and go click on their 10K card, because it should be in their Instagram profile. Mine is. And what you will find is the way that we're promoting our 10K card, and we're going to upgrade it. And once we upgrade it, it's going to also upgrade everyone that already has a 10K card. And then once their 10K card, if they've saved it in their contacts, and they get another message from us, and then it updates, they go, oh, what's new? Yeah, here's what we're doing now. Now we have our Clubhouse link. Now we have our website linked. Now we have our appointment book linked. Now we have our payment system linked. Now we have our customers' way to direct us email, our direct cell number. We can channel our customer flow without them having to ask us a bunch of questions to begin doing business with us. And now we can reference them on where to send our information, because why our email is on our card. Just like it's on your other card. You don't need the other card. Everything you have on that card is now digitally transmitted instantly on your 10K card. Any questions?
Wow. You couldn't put it any better, brother. You could not put it any better, AK. And AK, I just want to give you flowers as well, brother. You've been rocking with us from day one, never stopped. We may have not seen each other for about a month or two, but you're still pushing, you're still doing things out there, and I appreciate you for that, buddy. So if there's any way that we can show up to keep adding value your way, definitely let us know what it is.
Well, what we're going to do, 10K, we're going to get more consistent on our approach here at Clubhouse. What we have done, we upgraded our podcast equipment. We're not even on right now as far as the equipment, but we're going to do more on our online Flea Market Atlanta Facebook group that we're being intentional. Foster parent of 6. He's doing that. They had a show today in Stone Mountain. You might catch some of that on Facebook. And then follow us on Instagram, because you're going to always see us promoting those that we support and those that support us. So that's it.
There we go. I love it, man. And look, at the end of the day, the goal is once you're looking to solve problems and add value to others, you're going to be good. That's the one thing I want to focus on. Karen, welcome to the stage, Queen. How are you?
I am awesome. Thank you for creating this room.
I love it. Now, Karen, have you heard of 10K card before today?
I've heard of 10K cards. I just looked at your website, and I didn't know it was only $200.
There you go. And the good thing is, it's not even only 200. The basic version is 100, and the premium version is 300. So anyone that start off with the basic version is for you to use, share with your friends and family, and all that good stuff. The premium version is once you understand what the product is and you want to make some money with us, then you go to the premium version. So once you bought it for the 100, you can always upgrade by choosing to become a partner option, which is 200. So let's start like this, Karen. What did you hear about the product so far?
Well, I have clicked on a few people's and I know how it works. I understand how it works. But where I think I can like leverage it and just help out, me and some colleagues, we started the Abolitionist Pledge.
Okay.
The abolitionistpledge.com. And we started it in response to the social unrest and racial inequality that was in the spotlight last year. And we want to bring individuals together to collaborate, create change with the mission to abolish some of the impacts that racism have had. So I know that's a bit overwhelming, but it's just our bit to help. And
why do you think it's overwhelming? It's not. Don't lie to yourself. Come on.
Well, it to your points, it depends who you're talking to. Some people accept it. Some people think it's just a myth.
Bumblebee said something very powerful. Raise the frequency and you can achieve everything. So if you believe in something strong enough, only speak on what you believe and watch what the universe is going to create for you, okay?
Absolutely. Thank you for telling me that. And that's why I'm talking to you now, because one of our missions is called Tap Entrepreneurs. It's a multi-vendor marketplace to showcase minority and allied businesses to help impact, minority communities. And as I'm in charge of that website, and I'm trying to find vendors, and I think a way for vendors to get more recognition could be with a 10K card. And I know King J-Lo was on here, and I'm thinking if when people go to buy their products on this website, they use payment, that, it can all just help, like you were saying, get people in this room who can help each other. So is that how King J-Lo's products work? Like if I get vendors on this site and they sign up with him, then people can support him while they're being supported?
So what I did, I signed up with J-Lo. Me and J-Lo have been in conversations now for months. And I should have taken the initiative a long time ago and actually signed up with payment. But because I was so damn busy, I never took the time to do it. However, last evening, me and my team took the time to actually sign up with them and started creating some products using their platform. And it's such a beautiful thing. And actually, Derek is actually on the stage right now. That was actually one of our first clients to make a payment to us through the payment platform. And he will give you his testimony just now. So what we're doing is we're going to be promoting payment with everything that we do. We believe in the product. We believe in the platform. Also, he's a young, He's a young entrepreneur that's actually going places. And if you guys understand, the secret to getting with any big organization is in the beginning. So if you see the value, like for example, 10KCARDS guys, a year ago, we were giving the product away for free just for users to try it. And then we started charging $100 on it. Today, the same product is $300. But what I can tell you is that we keep adding value to the product. And anyone that buy in with 10KCARDS, whatever price you buy in at, we're going to grandfather you those prices. So you don't have to worry about the prices increase and all this kind of stuff. We respect those who pull the trigger now. Okay, so that's what we do. Anyone that's interested in getting a 10K card, guys, just DM me the words 10K cards, or you can send it on the back channel, and now we can start getting the team prepare one for you. The basic version is 100. The premium version is 300. With the premium version, when someone purchases a card using your link, you get 20% commission. The basic version is just to set you up so you can be successful at your business or what you do. But why not be successful at what you do and make some extra money at the same time?
Amen.
Kimberly, you go, and then after you, we'll give Karen the mic again.
I apologize, Karen, and I also wanted to piggyback off what you said, Sean. Those of you that I've welcomed into the room with a copy of my card, please by all means look at it, and if you have any questions, please let me know.
And that's why she's Kimberly. Kimberly's not sleeping on the opportunity to spread the word. Karen, you want to respond?
Yes, I was saying, yes, I am definitely. And I've been listening to you for a while, learning about these cards, and now I'm just in a position to share it with a bunch of vendors. And I have signed up for King J-Lo's payment card, so I know it's awesome.
There we go. And, it's so simple because when I saw what King J-Lo was offering, we literally built a few landing pages last evening on his platform. So one of our products literally looked like we built a website with a processing option to the bottom. So we're going to have a lot of fun about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, with that said, Reggie, introduce yourself to the audience, but let's know who Reggie is. Tell us who Reggie is.
All right, well, thank you, brother. Always appreciate the opportunity to speak. My name is ReggieFarrell.com. I am president of BAM.eco, and our primary goal is to show you how to make more money like Amazon by collaborating as BAM as an e-commerce boss. I've been collaborating with BAM since 2007, and if you are looking to advertise your business and increase your current cash flow, then my recommendation is BAM.eco in conjunction with 10KCARDS, my brother Sean. You can contact me directly through going to my IG, ReggieFarrell.com. That connects to my digital card, and I will personally hold your hand through this process. Once again, ReggieFarrell.com. I'm done speaking. Bam!
There we go. Who else is up for an introduction? But before the next introduction, guys, let me just share with you. When I first met Bam, which is Reggie's partner in BAM.eco, after hearing him speak the first time, I knew I had to somehow get into this guy's space. And I bought into his program, which at the time was $3.99. Bought into the program, not thinking anything of it. 2 months later, while in conversation with Bam, I was actually sitting outside by my pool, and I said to Bam, Bam, do you realize we actually paid you, what was it? Let me see. Let me think. I thought it was $600. Let's just use $600 as a conversation. I said, Bam, do you realize we paid you $600 in 2 months with affiliate connections? He said, yep. And then I said, but wait, Bam, 1 second. If we paid you $600, that means we made $3,000. He said, exactly. So what happened, we literally made $3,000 in sales over a 2-month period working with BAM.eco. And then is when the light bulb turned on for me. An investment of $400 for me, which I didn't even think about. It was just my way of getting into his circle. And when we got into his circle, 2 months later, we ended up making $3,000 from him. The reason I'm mentioning this, guys, is sometimes it's okay to get involved into something that makes sense. Don't think only of the finances first. Think of how this individual can be a value add to your product, your service, your community, your business. And if it's a value add and you make the decision, you already won. You already won. So if you think from that point, you'll be fine. With that said, I wanted to introduce someone. I see my boy Robert is in the building. Robert, come on stage, man. Say hello. I haven't seen Robbie in a minute. Okay, Robert is on his way. Who else? Scott, you want to tell the audience who you are and what you do? And by the way, Scott, we're going to start a new affiliate page inspired by you. So all the companies you're doing business with and all the companies you're affiliated with, it's best to put them all in one place. So that's going to make it pretty cool. So share the stage, Scott. I'll be right back. I'll come right back and join you.
Yeah, that's fine. So my name is Scott Jennings. Excuse me, we're sitting here cooking, starting to make dinner. So excuse the background noise. But I'm the owner of Service RX, which is a fitness equipment service company servicing from DC to head to Atlanta. As well as I own a short-term rental company with my wife called Sojourn International. The international part is because we have full intentions of buying or practicing arbitrage out of the country. Hopefully, maybe the first place was supposed to be Panama, but unfortunately COVID hit. We will be in Cancun for the whole month of October, and between what we actually ourselves, and then financially, and then also some of my people I manage for. They said, "Hey, I got this amount of money. Look for properties, so hopefully we'll find some stuff down there at that point in time." And then lastly, what I'm mostly known for, at least on Clubhouse, is the short time that I've been around, is I'm part of a group called Inmates to Entrepreneurs. We've been around for almost 30 years, teaching those who have been incarcerated or judicially involved, and that's as much as even, you got a drunk driving charge many years ago. We teach Business 101 for free through an 8-week course, 7 weeks of training. The 8th week is graduation. We teach nationally as well through Zoom. And most recently, we've been growing exponentially on top of that because of our TV program on Saturday mornings on ABC called Free Enterprise, which I think just recently wrapped up its first season, and it did so well that they have asked for a second season. So that's pretty cool. I'm here learning about 10KCARDS and from other business owners because on Sunday evenings at 7 p.m. we've started a room called Inmates to Entrepreneurs, which is supposed to be the fallout of it's the overspill. Sorry, not the fallout. The overspill of all the people who are now flooding through our doors who want to help and be a part of. So we started this room where it's a place to give back to students who have started businesses and moving on to the next levels, to support each other, etc. It's a place where we give for free, do no harm. There is no pitching. It is just solely helping those who have some form of a record or past build a business so that we can stop the cycle of the prison system. And so I've been here always learning and trying to figure out how to give back to those who surround me. Because we teach from a principle of the original thought process is I just got out of prison. I have a $40 gate check. I've been locked up for 20 years and I have no family. How do I take that $40 and make it legal money? But obviously with today, and that we're not going into the prisons and talking, we're usually talking with how do I take $1,000 or less and build a business. So anyhow, I'm here hanging out, trying to learn, and it's always a pleasure to hear those who have come before me share their wisdom and the different ways in which they look at how to approach your business and make it grow. And some things are quick fixes, and then some things are like running a marathon, and they take a while. But you definitely teach me every single time I pop into Clubhouse. So that's all I got. I'm done speaking.
Scott, I'm going to tap in with you post this because you're right in line with everything that's been going on right here in the last 48 hours. And so I'm going to take it offline with that, but it's definitely like riding with horses, brother.
Well, hit me up through the back channel, and then we can have like a cell phone conversation and get more in depth with what's happening in your world.
Absolutely, absolutely. 10K is in the building. 10K, he's always doing something, guys. Intentional, unintentional, but definitely intentional. He's a wolf, guys.
Intentional is the only way to live, my brother.
And so we'll hold it down for you, man. If you're ready to take over, we'll do it. We just playing a little bit of the Christian hip hop in the background, what we do and want it on the radio. You ready to take it over, 10K?
There you go. Let me say hello to Dana. Sorry, Dana just popped into the building. Dana, come upstairs. Say hello. Dana with that profile picture, always laughing. I love it. Dana, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
They can call you anything. Just don't call you unhappy.
That is the absolute truth.
I love it. How do you like your card, my dear?
I love it. I've been getting a lot of feedback. So today I'm working on getting some people signed up so they can have their own pink card.
There we go. So what you're going to do, you're going to click on the link that I'm sending you again. You're too happy for me to try to scold you. It's not going to happen. So I just sent you your affiliate registration again, Queen. Just register, and then you'll check your email to confirm. Then you'll copy your affiliate link so we can put it onto the card for you. The night when you were in the room, we were doing a lot, so I think you missed that step. So let's get you correct.
I probably did, so I'm handling it now. I think I filled it out. I don't know if I went to my email though, so
okay. All right, so if you filled it out, click on login at the very top right corner. Click on login, and then if it didn't let you in, just click on forget password, and it will send you the password confirmation again. All right, so while Dana is, let me make sure Dana has her vanity URL. 1 second. Dana. I know I bought some. Yep, Dana10K.com. There we go. Dana10K is in the building. All right, that takes care of that. Let me see, guys. Anyone that want to come up on stage, ask a question, be part of the conversation, feel free. We welcome you in. And it's just a nice, relaxed day. We're going to close this room in about 11 minutes, sorry. I'm going to head back over into the mortgage syndicate room where we have some of the mortgage real estate guys over there playing. And I'm normally a sponsor in those rooms, so it's always good to show some appreciation. Also, I just became a sponsor in an event that's happening in New York in October. It's a Clubhouse, Meet the Real House or something like that. And then I'm also a sponsor with Alvin Hope Johnson in Atlanta. We're literally providing digital card for the entire event. So between 5 to 1,000 members will be carrying their 10K card, all powered by who? 10K card. So that's gonna be an exciting event, guys. I'm bringing a videographer over there. Let's capture the moments. Let's bring up Salona. Salona, how are you? Let's invite Salona up.
Hello, beautiful people.
Welcome to the stage, Queen. How are you?
Thank you so much. All is well. How are you?
Great. Now tell us who Salona is. Is it Salona? Am I pronouncing the name correctly?
My name is Solana. Solana Rich.
There you go. All right, Solana. You got it.
Yes. And
who is Solana?
I got to speak to you earlier today. I have an online directory, the Black Book Unites online
directory. Look at that.
So I came over here to check out 10K and see what is going on with these 10K cards.
Well done. All right, so let me send your profile to the team right now and have the team actually build your card. Also, I'm going to sign up with you for your platform. I think it's way above the cost you're asking. The value way exceed what you're asking for in return. That's number one. And number two, anything to support the Black sister in business, I'm all for it.
Excellent.
Okay?
Thank you so much.
When we build your card, I'm going to put a pay here button. When I tell you to send me a link for me to pay, don't send me all kind of long story. I need a short version. Click here and pay. That's all I need to see, okay? So I'm going to have my team create something right now that is a button that says pay here. And that way we can just say that damn $100. So tell me exactly. Carry on.
So you're saying they're going to create me a card.
We're building you a card, and we're going to go onto your website and find all the key components of your website and put it all in one place. So when you meet a guy like me who only have 60 seconds, you're going to say, Sean, just click on the button that said pay here and send your damn payment. Your team can handle the small details.
And the payment just still goes to my PayPal account?
100%. Okay, here's a question. Do you have your payment available on your website?
Yes.
Good. So what they're going to do, they're going to take that link that you have on your website and they're going to put it on your card. So when you meet someone the next time and you say, hey, sign up, they're like, okay, where do I pay? The button is right in front of them.
So can that, my website is SolanaRichUnites.com, which the Black Book Unites online directory is located on that website.
Okay.
Will the website change?
Queen, when we're finished building, we're going to tweak it. Imagine you're dreaming, right? And you can get to produce the perfect card of your dreams. That's what we're doing for you right now. Okay. And we're going to keep tweaking it until it's perfectly right the way you want it. This is your dream. We're only here to fulfill it, okay?
10K.
This is excellent.
It was the okay for me.
Oh. You said what? What did you say, AK?
I said it was the okay for me.
Okay. Right, I'm getting it. You guys, one of my clients on the Black Book Unites online directory. Well, earlier this week, I signed up someone with the 10K. And then another person today had the link, and we were trying to get his business so that it'll come up on the website, and we can just click on it. So I told 10K today that when I first seen it, all of this time that I've been on Clubhouse, and this probably is very ignorant because it is, I just didn't know. But I thought 10K had something to do with cryptocurrency, you guys. So I'm asking her, like, how, what about this cryptocurrency with this 10K? And she's like, what are you talking about? So that's how I really kind of got to know and see into this 10K and 10K cards. And when you just don't know, you just don't know. But when you know better, you do better. So I'm so happy to be a part of this now because it sounds really great.
There we go. Right? It's a complete game changer, and most importantly, it will just make things simpler for everyone else involved. And what I'm happy with now is the fact that you're running an online directory, and you're going to see how simple it is to use the 10K platform. Now we know that you're going to want to tell all your clients about it. Because in my opinion, the goal should be to make things simpler for clients. If you're not making things simpler for clients, what the heck are you doing?
Absolutely.
10K.
What's up, brother?
I want to add to Miss Solana, because 10K, what you have, Solana, is now as an affiliate, all of your book of business can get a 10K card through your 10K card. It's going to go to their business. And can I sign you up? You can just click on my 10K card.
Work it. You just click right on SolanaRichardson.com and sign up for the Black Book Unites online directory. It's so exciting in life when you do hook up with good people. Just what the young lady said about the energy. When you have the right frequency and you tap in, because I'm really relaunching this Black Book Unites as of Monday. And when I tell you, this thing is just like wildfire, fire is just catching on. So I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful for good people doing good things in this world. And I look forward to what's to come.
I like that. So Black Book Unite. All right. I'm buying Black Book Unite 10K. Boom.
So can you explain?
Wait. News flash. Wow.
Okay.
Hear that? Wow.
AK picked up on it.
Okay, so listen. I was in the beauty industry for 35 years, and at the end of 2019, I closed my salon. I wasn't fulfilled. I felt like I was spinning my wheels, and I was. I had set my life up to be a consumer and just work, and I didn't market and I didn't promote my business. I just did hair, and I didn't have health insurance. I didn't have life insurance. I didn't have all of these streams of income and all of this stuff that I've been learning about my whole life, but I had backed myself into a hole by my lifestyle. I had all of the bells and whistles, but nothing really sustaining me. And I'm growing older in age, so I just closed it out. And then I got, and I studied and I started a podcast, and then I got this last October. The Black Book Unites online directory represents what I needed in my business, for somebody to promote, highlight, and market with me online and talk it up about what it is that I do, you do, and everybody on the list does. So my goal for it to be an international online directory, which I have expanded across over in London this week, and it's just growing. The list is growing, and it's just a unity. We can go faster and stronger together.
Let's touch it.
Yes, point. You got it.
Now I got a question because I'm just running into it more. Is it geared towards more people of color, or is it just everybody?
No, it's for, like, are you in our little black book? Like, it's a little black book for everybody. It's inclusive for everybody. Anybody that's, business, ideas, creations. I mean, everything goes under the collaboration. So, no, it's for everybody. Everybody that's doing something great out here in this land of milk and honey. So, I'm looking really forward to this 10K movement. I love this, right?
There we go. What I love, Selena, that you just mentioned is that you were not excluding anyone. Because I will say this has always been my message and I'm very consistent with it. Yes, I am black first, but here's how my belief system works. One, the first level is God. The second level is spiritual. And spiritual, there's no color, there's no hate, there's no anger, it's only unconditional love. And then on the third level, I'm a black man. So what do I mean when I say that? Although I rock with others from other nations, that's the elevated course. But when I get to the course of being a black man, there's certain hurt and pain that we have to deal with within that area. But when we recover and we overcome all the pain of that era, we elevate into the spiritual realm. And into the spiritual realm, again, there's no color, there's no hate, there's no anger, there's no judgment, there's none of that. All of us connect as one. So whenever you're in a room with me, Scott, I want to understand my hierarchy run from God, spiritual, and then my ethnicity, okay? So any room that I'm in, you have nothing to worry about. No one outside of the culture have anything to be concerned about because I'm very vocal about it. Level 3 is where we are now. Level 1 is where we aspire to be. And level 1 is basically godlike. And the difference between level 1 and 3 is spiritual, which in we're all is one. Does that make sense to you, Scott?
Oh, absolutely. You know, and that's how I see everything. I don't care who you are as long as you're not a jerk, you know.
There you go.
That's my standard in life, you know. I could care less you're green, blue, black, orange, tall, skinny, right? You know, it doesn't matter, right? Potato is a shape, by the way. So, you know, but in my work with inmates to entrepreneurs, the reality is most of our people are people of color. And so if I can make connections, I know what I look like. I mean, I'm tall, white hair, blue-eyed, blonde, Hitler's wet dream, right? I mean, not who I am. I'm someone who just makes connections. And so if I can open up any kind of a doorway, whether it includes me or not, I ask.
And that's the spiritual version of you right here, brother.
And I have to tap in.
Go for it, AJ.
One anointed radio. One spirit, one mind, striving together. And in that premise, anointed means separated from the secular. Anointings mean the one that was chosen to be the one. Now, what that means is heaven doesn't have one group of people in it. It's just the nations. And so skin is an organ, just like your brain, just like your eyes, just like your heart. And so when people look for divisions, they try to divide what you see or divide what you hear. The senses, the common sense that God gave us in order for us to unite. And in this, it's about a spirit. A thief is a thief. They don't come with no handbook. They just know how to beat thievery. You know what I mean? And so when you turn around and find that correction that's within you that God seeks in us all, man, you see beyond the divided lines, unity and collectiveness. And that's what we bring. So shout out to Solana, man. Come podcast with me. Let's get it.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
As a lifestyle.
Yes, the name of my podcast. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, I'll say this. The name of my podcast, One on the Radio, we just got our show opener with Jessica last year during the middle of the pandemic in June 2020. Let's keep it 100. 1K Few did our show opener. We signed to Lecrae. I just saw him last week. We want to do a grand reveal. And we're trying to go up for the kingdom. Look what Kanye's doing for the kingdom. It's about being able to be your individual self unapologetically and let God use you for who you are and who you influence and the connects that you build, because it's a spirit. One spirit, one mind, striving together. Not together, but together.
What is Kanye doing these days? Tell me.
Kanye just was in Mercedes-Benz 77,000 strong 2 days ago on an Apple release reveal of his new album titled Donda after his mother had the whole stadium white blanketed for a visual, standing on the middle of the field with no camera coming as close as 100 feet to him as you listen to his whole God-inspired second sophomore album entitled To His Mother. And when the cameras got close enough to even feature maybe a recognized view of him, he had on this cover on his face, brown like a stocking cap, showing no features, as if this journey could be anyone's. As an artist, it was epic.
That's powerful. That's powerful.
So yeah, we're for the unapologeticness. Your creativity, the gift that God gave you, the talent that God gave you in business, and your creativity in business, whether it's BAM Eco, whether it's the new directory we're talking about, whether it's the prison reform, whether it's technology with your digital business cards, whether it's podcast, radio, and the whole nine, guys. Real estate, whatever we're tapping into, it's your gift. And you're called to use it and be it. Shout out to Robert. That's who I was tagging in the building earlier. He said, "Don't just tag him, tag my boy Robert." He texted me and told me he's in a condition where his signal may not be strong, but he's down in the audience. I don't know if you want to give him 2 minutes. You might get him right now, 10K. Let's get it.
Might. There's no might in our world, man. Robert is in the building. Robert, what up, fam? How are you, brother?
What is going on, 10K? Anointed, what is going on, people? How are you doing today? I'm highly blessed and highly favored. I appreciate you guys. I miss y'all. 10K, what's up?
Man, blessing the world one client at a time. Influencing one customer at a time and bring them on board the 10K train where they can grow their business and tap into a frequency that's there waiting for them.
So earlier, we was talking about barcodes being printed on T-shirts with a printer out of Tampa. And I was explaining to Scott, I said, yo, my homie, he can put it on fashion. We got it on shoes. We can barcode whatever. And 10K's like, yo, bring his ass in the room. Bam.
I know him. Yeah, listen, man. I'm going to tell you real short and quick. 10K, thank you. We're doing big things out here in LA. I'm looking into opening a store. Can you believe that, Sean? Please don't ask me what's the numbers because I lost count, bro. We are doing it to them. I went from the T-shirt, Sean, to a whole clothing line, shoes, socks. I'm getting into underwear soon. I appreciate you, Sean, 10K. Thank you. You made this possible through the 10K card experience that allowed me to shine and offer my business in a more universal sense of the QR code on the T-shirts. My name is Rob Person. I'm the CEO of DEOGD, Urban Clothing Line. The unique thing about our clothing, we have shirts with strong pictures that show the struggle and triumphs of our people. And I'm a spoken word poet, so each one of our shirts has a QR code with spoken word poetry of my voice matching the picture of the shirt. And this is what we're doing. We have the QR code in our sneakers, our tracksuits, sweatsuits, socks, you name it, we game for it. And 10K, starting on last year in January, man. You just made this possible, bro. And I know we don't talk much, but as you always tell me, the leaders of the pack do not have to always be in the same pack. And that is the option that you gave me, and I took it, and I never looked back. And I appreciate you. You know I love you, care for you, and man, I always keep one eye on the prize and one eye on you. I watch everything you're doing. I'm still learning every day. Once I get this settled back here in LA, I'll be back in the rooms. Hey, it's 10K cards. If you don't have one, it's not too late. Get one. Do not be the person to pull out a paper card when somebody is hitting you with the 10K digital card. I appreciate y'all. My name is Rob Person. Thank you for giving me this time and space. And everybody have a good day. And please stay blessed and get that 10K card.
Let's go. Talk to the people, Robbie. Robert, look, it's always been a pleasure, man. We've been rocking for a minute. And the most important thing is finding your way towards the life of your dreams, your goal, your destination. No one knows where your destination is but you and the beholder, my brother. So always tap into the frequency, however you feel on the inside, that's what you want to be used as your guiding light, okay? With that said, okay, who want to take over the room? Okay, Melissa, you're in the building?
Yes, I am, King. Yes,
Melissa,
I am.
are you available to take over the room, Melissa?
I can take over the room for the next hour.
Good. The next hour is your screen. Okay, I will be on mute. Let me go say hello to a few rooms that I'm sponsoring, but I'll be right back. But I love the energy. I love the vibe that's taking place here. Go for it, AK.
I was going to say, Miss Melissa, before you take over, and I got my boy Rob in the room. We're talking about progress. We're talking about 10K. We talked about, what we've been doing in the background. We talked about that 1K preview on the show opener. I wanted to play it for the room as we check out. But what I will be doing, as we hand out to Melissa, I will be checking in with the 10K team more often because we're 10K family. This is your boy, Big Homie 8K. This is our show opener. One and Only Radio featuring 1K View. One second here. I see obviously 1K View. Can we get
no dead space, guys? No dead space. Melissa, no dead space.
Well, I tell you what. Melissa, take it.
Sorry. I
got you right here. Here we go. 1K View. One and Only Radio. Let's go. Here we go. We playing loud, so why aren't we playing? Let me check volume. Here we go. One and Only. Let's take it back.
AK, it's kind of hard to hear. AK, it's still hard to hear.
Too loud, not enough. What's the audio challenge? I'm on audio high. If everybody in the room audio high, we still have audio challenge?
Yeah, it's hard to hear what you're playing. It's very low.
Is it low for everyone or just Melissa?
It's low. It's low for everyone.
I'll come back.
Hey, well, in the meantime, I wanted to add, it's kind of, I've taken you out to reach out and doing some big things, man. So let me know how I can help you in your endeavors, and I appreciate you doing what you're doing, because it does take a special individual to do what you're doing, and that's big ups to you and everybody on the stage too. So let me know how I can inspire you guys. I just wanted to let you guys know how I am impressed with the level of talents that each of you all hold on the stage. So I just appreciate you guys.
Derek, did you just direct that towards me? Because you were low there for a second.
Did I what?
Did you just direct that towards me with Inmate Entrepreneurs?
Yes, sir. I was saying, I was just giving you a shout out, just telling you how I appreciate your talents and what you're doing for the community. And you're pretty much just helping, because it takes a special skill set to do something like that, and especially to be consistent as well as to promote brands. So I just appreciate you what you're doing.
Well, I appreciate that, and it's not just me. I mean, I'm just carrying the torch that our founder, Brian Hamilton, started, and if it wasn't for him, none of us would be here doing what we do. But I'll just encourage anyone who wants to have a conversation to come in and listen. As we get to know people, we'll bring people up on stage and whatnot. And you please understand too that to be a moderator with us, we have to know you, and we have to know you because when it's something inmates to entrepreneurs, we have to start from a place of do no harm. And that means that anything that affects our name, it goes nationwide quickly. So if you look up Inmates to Entrepreneurs, Google right now, you'll find page after page after page about us. We're probably in an article almost every single day of the week. And so we managed to accomplish this for the simple fact of we start with do no harm. So we get to know everybody very well. But what I can ask you to do is come hang out with us on Sunday evenings, 7 p.m. East Coast time. You'll find the room room, Inmates to Entrepreneurs, at the bottom of my bio, and you'll see the scheduled time. Save it to your calendar. Come hang out, get to know us, and then come in with the giving heart. There's no pitching allowed. Someone happens to find that you have a course, by the way, we're going to ask highly vet them. And the reason being is because in the world of inmates and entrepreneurs, we have a lot of people who come through that have very good intentions in life, but unfortunately they lack taking the actions in life. So, perfect example is Sean said, so I can never come pitch over there. I said, no, you can't. You know, because that's $200